Hello there, it's Mr. Maximo here, Vinny Sandhu for the European Cricket Network with another match preview video for a European Cricket Series match. And this week we have a brand new series coming to you from Prague in the Czech Republic. It's a 5-day series and match one sees Untitled CC taking on Vinohrady CC. This game will take place Monday morning, the 5th of October from Scott Page Field, and the game will begin at 8 o'clock AM GMT, which is 10 o'clock in Central Europe. It's 1:30 PM in India. And as always, you can catch the action right here on the European Cricket Network, whether that's through our new domain name, europeancricket.com, or you can watch it on our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network. And of course, if you're in the Indian subcontinental area, you can catch it on Fancode. And just a reminder, if you don't already, to follow us on European Cricket social media, because there's so much happening in the world of European cricket. So you can follow us at European Cricket, or you can follow me at Mr. Maximo. There's also the European Cricket Network app, which you can download in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. Thanks again to everyone who sends me messages. I certainly enjoy getting them, and it's great that there are so many people interested in European cricket. Let's have a look at what's coming your way then from Prague in the Czech Republic this week. It's a 5-day series. There's 5 teams. They'll play each other in a round-robin format, and then the top 4 will play finals. You can see there are typically 3 matches per day, and we'll start on Monday, the 5th of October. So you may remember some of these teams from the ECN Czech Super Series back in June and July, which was one of the first tournaments that we covered on the European Cricket Network. So it'll be great to see some familiar faces, and I'm sure they'll all be keen to hold up the trophy in Prague on Friday afternoon. Let's have a look at match 1 then between United and Vinohrady, and we do have some likely lineups for you, beginning with United, who will be led by the captain Nilesh Pandit, with Abhimanyu Singh to be their wicketkeeper. While for Vinohrady, they'll be led by batsman Siddharth Gaud, with Chris Pearce to be behind the stumps for them. Well, let's talk a little bit about these two teams. United, they're the newest team in Prague's rising cricketing circles, and they've already shown they're more than capable of competing on this stage, despite not managing to win a game at the ECN Czech Super Series earlier in the year. Now, they've been competing in the T20 second division. They have a pretty good record. They won 6 games and lost 3 to finish second. But I think in this competition, they will be the underdogs. But they do possess a formidable bowling attack, and their batting continues to improve all the time. So it'll be very interesting to see how they're going, and if we can compare their performance to how they played back in the ECN Czech Super Series. Well, Vinohrady are a very accomplished club in the Czech Republic. We saw them back in week 2 of the Czech Super Series. Now, they're 3-time winners of the Czech T20 League, although they did have mixed results this season, finishing 4th with a 4-win and 3-loss record. Now, we did see them in week 2 of the ECN Czech Super Series. Like I said, they were competing as the Rossos and the Biancos. So they've combined to form a team here for the ECS Prague. I'm sure they will have quite big ambitions to be in the action at the end of the week, that's for sure. Let's have a look then at Mr. Maximo's 11 to watch. Hopefully you find this information useful, particularly if you're competing in some fantasy cricket. Now, for United, I have super highlighted their keeper, Abhimanyu Singh. Now, for me, he was by far their most impressive batsman back in their Czech Super Series campaign in June, who was the top scorer for them in that competition, indeed, as he was in all T20 cricket that they played this year. And he also has a very important job to do behind the stumps, so watch out for Abhimanyu Singh. I have also highlighted some other players for United, including Pramod Bergoli. Now, he was their second leading scorer in the T20s. He'll also have a role to play with the ball. He's picked up 12 wickets this year. I've got another batting option in Shyamal Joshi, as well as a bowler in Arpan Shukla. He's their joint leading wicket taker this year with 15 of them, and he's tied with Nilesh Pandit, their captain, who I put in as a shadow player, and he will have a big job to do leading his side in the European Cricket Series this week. Let's have a look at Vinohrady CC, and for them I have super highlighted Ritik Tomar. Now, he was their leading run scorer when he played for the Rossos back in the Czech Super Series, and he has the best strike rate of any of their batsmen in T20 cricket this year. He's also been deadly with the ball in T20s, picking up 11 wickets with the best bowling of an incredible 5 for 13 in that competition. I've also highlighted some other players for Vinohrady. I've got their keeper there, Chris Pearce. Now, he's a keeper and a plucky middle-order batsman. I've got Siddharth Gaud, the captain. He's the second leading run scorer, or he was for the Rossos back in the Super Series, and he's their leading run scorer in T20s this season. I've got Vojta Hasha, who is a homegrown Czech native player. It's great to get a look at him again. I've also got another all-rounder there, Nirmal Kumar, who was the leading run scorer for the Vinohrady Biancos back in the Czech Super Series. He's their leading bowler in the T20s this season, and he has performed very well in that competition. I've got some bowling options there in Kamal Binder and Benjamin Suchek, who is another native-born Czech player. So I look forward to watching some of his pace bowling, and it's always great when we see some native European cricketing talent on the European Cricket Network. Well, let's get to prediction time. And it'll be great to be back there in the Czech Republic again. Thanks to Terry O'Connor over there. I'm sure we'll be seeing some of him on the coverage this week. He does a great job with Czech cricket, and it'll be great to see some of the players that we've seen previously over those 5 weekends back in June and July. But in this game, Vinohrady versus United, I think ultimately Vinohrady will be too strong, and so I've predicted them to win the first match of the series, and I put Ritik Tomar to be their star player. But I think it will be interesting because often we will see slightly shorter boundaries, I think, in the European Cricket Series than we saw in the ECN Czech Super Series. And that could be a bit of a game changer. We could see some higher scores coming from the Scott Page field there in the Czech Republic. So we hope you enjoy the game, and don't forget you can watch it on our new landing page, europeancricket.com, or of course you can watch it on our YouTube channel or fan code, depending on where you are in the world. So don't forget to follow us and like this video and leave a comment if you'd like to say something and tell us what you think about European cricket. It's always great to see the comments, and I get back to as many as I can. But for now, this is Vinny Sandhu, Mr. Maximo for the European Cricket Network, saying enjoy the game. We'll see you next time on European Cricket.